Ever wonder why some people tear up at commercials while others stay stone-faced at funerals? Society labels easy criers as overly emotional, fragile, or attention-seeking. But neuroscience tells a completely different story. People who cry easily aren't emotionally weak. They're emotionally fluent. Their brains process feelings at a higher resolution than most, like viewing life in 8K, while others are stuck in 720p. What looks like sensitivity is actually sophisticated emotional hardware. Let's break down the real psychology behind people who cry easily and why it's not weakness. 1. High emotional bandwidth. Psychologists call it affective intensity, the capacity to experience emotions at greater depth and volume than average. Research shows that people who cry easily have more active limbic systems, the brain's emotional processing center. While most people experience feelings in standard definition, they're processing in ultra-high resolution. They don't overreact. They simply perceive emotional nuances others completely miss. And that's neural sophistication, not fragility. 2. Advanced empathy circuitry. Studies on mirror neurons reveal that easy criers have heightened empathetic responses. Their brains literally simulate others' emotions more intensely. While most people observe suffering from a distance, they feel it as if it's happening to them. Psychologists call this cognitive empathy combined with affective empathy, a rare double activation that makes them exceptional at human connection. They're not too sensitive. They're operating at a bandwidth most people never access. 3. Secure emotional expression. Research on emotional regulation shows that people who cry freely often have healthier psychological profiles than those who suppress tears. They've developed what psychologists call adaptive coping mechanisms. While others bottle emotions until they explode or numb out completely, easy criers process feelings in real time. Their tears are emotional maintenance, not emotional breakdown. They're not losing control. They're exercising it through release rather than repression. 4. Physiological stress response. Neuroscience reveals that crying triggers the release of oxytocin and endorphins, natural stress relievers that restore emotional equilibrium. Studies show that people who cry easily recover from emotional distress faster than those who don't. While most people carry tension for days or weeks, easy criers have a built-in reset mechanism. Their tears aren't signs of being overwhelmed. They're evidence of sophisticated self-regulation happening at the biological level. 5. Deep existential awareness. Psychologists say that people who cry at beauty, music, or acts of kindness possess what's called aesthetic sensitivity and existential depth. They're moved because they're present. They're connected to the profound meaning beneath surface reality. While others scroll through life on autopilot, they experience it in 4K clarity. They cry because they're awake to what matters. That's not weakness. That's philosophical courage most people avoid because it requires vulnerability. So next time you notice someone crying easily, don't assume they're unstable or overly dramatic. They might just be more emotionally intelligent, more empathetically advanced, and more psychologically healthy than people who've learned to shut down. They're not broken. They're brave enough to feel fully in a world that rewards emotional numbness. Tears aren't failures of strength. They're proof of depth. If you love understanding why people think and behave the way they do, hit subscribe now. Because on Tiny But Wise, we don't just judge emotions, we decode their minds.